Hazardous waste. Types of hazardous waste.
Chemical waste includes acids, alkalis, solvents, pesticides, and heavy metals.
Biological waste consists of pathogenic and infectious waste from medical and research facilities.
Radioactive waste includes materials that emit ionizing radiation. These can come from nuclear reactors, medical treatments, and research activities.
Industrial waste, well, it's the byproducts of industrial processes. These can be toxic, corrosive, or reactive, posing significant challenges for disposal and treatment.
E-waste, or electronic waste, consists of discarded electronic devices and components. They often contain hazardous materials like lead, mercury, and cadmium, which require careful handling and proper disposal.
Characteristics of hazardous waste. Toxicity, harmful or fatal when ingested or absorbed. Corrosivity, ability to corrode metals and destroy living tissues. Reactivity, can explode or produce toxic gases when in contact with water or other substances. Ignitability, can catch fire easily at low temperatures. Radioactivity, emits harmful ionizing radiation. Health impacts of hazardous waste. Acute effects. Short-term exposure can cause burns, respiratory issues, poisoning, and acute toxicity. Chronic effects. Long-term exposure can lead to cancer, reproductive issues, neurological damage, and chronic respiratory diseases. Environmental impacts, well, they contaminate soil, water, and air, affecting ecosystems and biodiversity. Hazardous waste management is crucial for mitigating these impacts. Treatment methods vary depending on the type of hazardous waste, but they all aim to reduce harm to the environment and human health. Neutralization. The process involves adding a neutralizing agent to acidic or basic waste to bring it to a neutral pH. For example, using lime to neutralize acidic waste. Oxidation reduction. Oxidation converts hazardous substances into less harmful ones by adding oxygen. Reduction removes oxygen to reduce the toxicity of substances. For example, treating cyanide waste with chlorine to oxidize cyanide to cyanate. Precipitation. The process converts dissolved contaminants into solid particles that can be filtered out. For example, adding lime to precipitate heavy metals from wastewater. Solidification and stabilization are crucial techniques for hazardous waste management. Solidification converts liquid waste into a solid form, making it easier to handle and dispose of. Stabilization, on the other hand, immobilizes hazardous constituents in a stable matrix, preventing leaching. For example, mixing waste with cement to form solid blocks is a common practice. Incineration is another important method in hazardous waste management. This process involves burning hazardous waste at high temperatures to destroy toxic organic compounds. The advantages of incineration include reducing waste volume and effectively destroying organic pollutants. However, it also has its disadvantages, such as generating air pollutants and requiring effective emission control systems. Finally, we have the final disposal methods. These methods ensure that hazardous waste is managed in a way that minimizes its impact on the environment and human health. Landfilling is the disposal of treated hazardous waste in specially designed landfills. These landfills have several key design features. Double liners are used to prevent leachate from contaminating groundwater. There's also a leachate collection system to collect and treat leachate. Additionally, a gas collection system captures and treats landfill gases. Regular monitoring checks for leachate and gas emissions are conducted to ensure safety. Deep well injection involves injecting liquid hazardous waste into deep geological formations. This process has its advantages as it isolates waste from the biosphere and is suitable for large volumes of liquid waste. However, it also has its disadvantages, such as the potential for groundwater contamination if wells are not properly managed. Secure landfills are highly engineered landfills designed specifically for hazardous waste disposal. They feature multiple barriers to prevent leachate migration and have monitoring systems for regular checks of groundwater and air quality. The advantages include long-term containment of hazardous waste. However, they come with high costs and require ongoing maintenance and monitoring. In summary, hazardous waste management involves identifying and treating various types of hazardous waste to mitigate their impact on human health and the environment. Effective treatment methods and secure disposal options are essential to ensure safe and sustainable management of hazardous waste.